Yeah, Clyder was Google, Netscape, Sun Microsystems, Compaq, right? Their list just goes on and on.
Right. So look, they've been around forever and their track record is incredible. Yes, they've had some missteps. Sequoia, Alfred Lin invested in FTX and all this stuff. He's like, yes, we took, a 70 million, I don't know what the size of their check was, but guess what, in 2021 or 2022, but they returned $6 billion to LP. So it's like, I'll take that trade all day. So I think, it's their track record. It's that flywheel of they continue to attract great talent, both from the investor side and then founders too. And so it's a dream, really for some of these founders to even get to go pitch the partnership at any of these storied firms, Greylock, Excel, formerly DFJ. So they're, just incredible. Now, they've changed around their structures. I think Sequoia and Andreessen have now all become RIAs because they are at this point seemingly capital like agglomerators. So they are trying to amass AUM. Andreessen just came out with $7 billion across a couple of funds. And what Marty said earlier is, before up until the last, few years, all of these funds were completely access constrained because they used to be pretty focused. They knew that they can just raise a $400 million fund or 250, kind of like what Benchmark or Union Square Ventures does. They've never gone above that mark because they know they can just return that fund, 4 to 5x net at least, vintage after vintage after vintage. These others are sort of saying like, look, this is also kind of an AUM game. And Andreessen now is, probably, I think like $45-50 billion in AUM after 15 years in market. And it helps when you have two incredibly, notable and prominent founders as your at the heads of the firm.